What's up, everybody? That was a good bounce back last night after 2 nights ago. Anyway, straight into it because I don't dwell or I don't brag, so I don't give a shit about the past. It's about moving forward and making tonight the best profit we can. Jalen Johnson over 21.5 points and assists. He's covered this number 9 of his last 10, averaging 26.7 points and assists per game. They're at Golden State tonight. You can find this minus 115 ESPN bets. Jalen Johnson over 17.5 points. He's covered this number 8 straight games, 9 of 10, averaging 20.8 points per game across that span. Again, they're in Golden State tonight, and ESPN bet has the best value I could find at minus 110. Jaren Jackson Jr. over 2.5 steals and block. He's covered 5 straight, 8 of 10. He's 1 of 1 versus Philadelphia with 5 steals and blocks total. Minus 115 on ESPN bet. Jack Roslovic, I'm not sure. Over 1.5 shots on goal. 8 of his last 10. 1 of 1 versus the Philadelphia Flyers with 3 shots on goal. He's averaging 2.59 per game on the season. Minus 162 at Pinnacle is where I found the best odds for that one. I crossed out my Jesperi Kotkaniemi. That's a tricky one, over 1.5 shots on goals. I'm looking at that, but I probably won't play it. I got enough on the board for tonight. Logan Stankoven, over 2.5 shots on goal. He's covered 7 of his last 10, averaging 3.5 shots on goal over those 10 games. He's 1 of 1 versus San Jose with 5 shots on goal in that game. Minus 120 on Betway is the best number. Jordan Martinhook over 1.5 shots on goal. He's covered 8 straight. Again, he's 1 of 1 versus the Flyers with 5 shots on goal. Minus 140 on Betway is the best odds you can find that. Again, my notes are shit. I don't rate the greatest. I understand that. I do it as neat as I can for my NFL notes each week. That's the cleanest rating you'll ever see me do. Matt Duchene over 0.5 points. I'm leaning to playing that. They're versus San Jose tonight, but I scratched that off. Same with Rasmus Dahlin, even though that's a good chance tonight, I scratched that off. Tyler Seguin over 0.5 points. He's covered 9 of his last 10, 11 of 13, averaging 1.15 points per game on the year. Minus 165 at ESPN Bet. Anze Kopitar, over 0.5 points. He's covered 8 of his last 10, 1 of 1 versus Buffalo with 3 points in that game. Minus 165 on ESPN Bet. Travis Konechny over 0.5 points. He's covered 7 straight games, 1 of 1 versus Carolina with 4 points in that game. Minus 164 on FanDuel. Over to basketball, I'm on the Pacers on the money line. I know Houston's a better team. Indiana's coming off that loss to Toronto right there. But I like them. They match up well versus Houston. They won 9 of their last 10 straight up versus the Rockets. I'm going to play that at plus money. Not a full unit play on that, but that's going to be a quarter or half unit. Plus 215 on the score. Atlanta money line for another long shot play in the NBA tonight. Plus 290 on ESPN Bet. Atlanta's actually won 2 of the last 3, and I think these teams, it's gone Atlanta, Golden State, Atlanta, Golden State. The last 4 meetings between these two. Trae Young, Steph Curry, they always light it up. These totals, the total actually I might be looking at, because I believe each of the last 2 games for sure against these two teams has gone in around that 130 score, or 260. I was trying to do the math, 130 and 130. Sorry, around that 260. So if I find something in the 220s, low 230s, I might play that over on that game as well. Couple anytime goal scorers that I might take a flyer on tonight. Mitch Marner, that's why I got the Marner jersey on today, and I am a Leafs fan. And then over in the Carolina, instead of going with Necas or Snevnikov, who are most likely your point getters for the Hurricanes, I'm going to go with Eric Robinson, who had a pair of goals on Sunday, I believe it was. And I'm going to see if he can get a goal tonight, because the odds will be really good. I forgot to write them down. I do lean Texas A&M minus 26.5 tonight, and I own a plus 15 in NCAA basketball. And I'm looking at all Karl Anthony Towns and Giannis Antetokounmpo prop bets tonight, because I think they have very good matchups, especially with the injuries to the Suns in that Knicks-Suns game tonight with no Durant, etc., etc. I'm looking at those numbers. I just haven't narrowed down which I'm going to play of those. Good luck with your bets. Peace.